Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final seven for Trinity Survivor South Africa. We're here with 5 of the 7 today. And sitting here with immunity once again is Miss Rachel. So, Rachel, 3 rounds in a row. How does it feel?
Well, last time I know that I said that I was glad I had it because it was a crazy round. And then it was a crazy round again. So I thought if that's the theme, then I'm glad this keeps happening because these people are all crazy with their votes, and I would love to just have a normal round. But if we can't have a normal round, at least I'm safe during it. So yeah, I don't know.
Do you feel like these
Feels
wins
good.
Do you feel like these wins could be putting a target on your back?
100%, yeah. But I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do at this point, so I can't take them back, so
Fair enough. So, speaking of crazy tribals, Josh, last round you did in fact get voted out, but you are still here due to the gold idol. So, how are you feeling right now, knowing that has happened already?
You know, when I got the gold idol, I was thinking about that moment for a while, like when I would get voted out if it would happen. And even with thinking about that, last tribal was still a surprise. I had a little et tu brute moment, but everyone's here to play the game, and it's a lot of fun, and but still in it. So we'll see what happens.
So, Megan, what's kind of been the backlash of that last tribal? Because it looked like you were taking quite a bit of heat.
The backlash is that I got extorted, and I couldn't play immunity, and I will continue to not be able to play immunity, because I don't have enough coins. Yeah, I mean, it was a ballsy thing that I did, and although it didn't work out in the end, because unfortunately Josh is still here. Fuck you for that, Josh. I don't regret it. I'm that kind of person that does crazy shit. At the last tribal, everyone was saying that they're promising me 7th place because of what I did, so I really definitely feel like I'm at risk to go home tonight. But like I said, if I go home at 7th, that's just how the cards fell. If I don't, I would be so happy. And yeah, I'm feeling incredibly vulnerable and terrified.
So, Jesse, is Josh getting a majority of the votes last round a sign that the tides are shifting for this game, or do you think that might have been more of a one-off to flush his idol?
I definitely think the move was to flush the idol, but also hoping to get Josh out. I don't know if it means the tides are shifting, but I do, I'm getting the sense that people are well, maybe it's because numbers are getting smaller and smaller. It feels fluid-ish. So if that is an indicator of the tides turning, I don't know. But does that answer your question?
I'll take it. So,
okay,
we're getting down to the end of the game. Where is this tribe at? What are people?
tribal council.
What are people looking to see moving towards the end of this game?
What were the questions for?
So we're getting down to the end of the game. There's only 7. What do you think people are looking to see at this stage of the game?
I guess people are looking to see big, strong players go out because I guess everyone wants the best chance at winning the game, but at the same time, you want to be at the end and tell the people I won against the best. You know what I mean? So it's a half and half of who you want to see go home. Do you want to see go home someone that's really fucking strong and could end up beating you in the game, or do you want to send them home someone that's gonna be easy like to beat at the end, like that doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? So I guess, but I mean, I feel like everyone here deserves it. So it's tough knowing who to vote out, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so last round we did kind of hear some names dropped as to where the sides are in this game. Rachel, would you say that that's still accurate, or do you think things have been shifting around?
If they're shifting around, they're not shifting with me in the process. I have immunity and no one's talking to me about any other names, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like there are still sides, but obviously like the sides can't be too strong if like Josh was technically voted out last round, so I don't really know where people stand. Yeah.
So, Megan, what's it going to take to get to the end of this game? I mean, we have a very highly competitive cast of 7 left, after all.
A lot of luck.
Can I answer
For me,
next?
for me personally, it's gonna take a lot of luck to get to the end of the game. I can't win immunities. I can't win my way out. I was in a majority alliance and willingly put myself in the minority last round. So like, I can't even count on an alliance to get me to the end. At this point, if I were to make it to the end, I would be incredibly shocked. As for everyone else, I feel like other people have an easier path. But at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to who you think you can beat at the end of the day.
All right, Josh, you had something you wanted to say?
I kind of want to answer that question too. Luck, definitely, because it's a hard game, and sometimes like shit happens and you don't even know it. And a lot of navigation. It's about getting to the end with people who you think you could beat, but there's so much in between that it's just so hard. So you have to, who's your biggest threat is so different in everyone's mind for each round. So not an easy game, Julian. It's a tough cast.
Jesse, what would you say is the most important thing to consider going into this vote?
It's a good question. I think it's good to consider like who could be a potential jury threat at the end, who people might be friends with, who are still in the cast and their friends are on the jury, and maybe like effort. I don't know. That's what I've been looking at.
Fair enough. Jerry, what's the word of the day today?
Jack.
I feel like the word of the day today would be wreck, because we all are wreck in this game, I guess. So yeah, I feel like that's the word of the day.
Fair enough. Billy, Z, do you have questions at all? All right, Z, go ahead and type it out, and we'll see what Z has.
These questions terrify me at every tribal council, not gonna lie.
Same. Thanks, Z.
All right, thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up is the most important thing going into this vote. Jury factor. Or jury threats.
There's no middle ground, you dummies.
Well, here we are. And follow up with anyone who says something.
Megan, hard thumbs down. What's on your mind?
I think that jury threats comes into play with this vote, but I also think just like not just who's a jury threat, but who is a threat to take away a spot in the final. I think that's more so of what the focus of this vote tonight is going to be, as opposed to who's going to win, but who's actually taking away your potential spot in the final three. Yeah.
As in sort of like a Courtney from Panama type thing?
You act as if I remember Panama.
Yes, Courtney from Panama.
I'm pretty sure I was like 10 when I watched that season, so I have no recollection. But yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, sure.
The first victim of the 3-2-1. If only we were at final 6.
So I'm kind of interested, though, about the voting someone out who could just be taking the spot. Jesse, what do you think that means? Or what's your interpretation on that?
I mean, I don't know what Meg's thinking exactly, but probably someone who maybe people don't think has been playing the game as hard and would just like take up a spot. Like, are you asking me for a specific name or just what I think of what she said?
I mean, I'm not asking for names unless you feel like giving one.
I mean, Meg can give you a name. Just kidding. I think it could just like if there are a bunch of strong players left, if somebody isn't as strong, they might just get dragged to the end and then take up a spot that someone else could have to fight for a win if they want.
All right. Fair enough. Thank you, guys. If anyone has anything they would like to say or do before we get into the votes, now is the time.
Fuck you, Josh.
Fuck you, Megan Humphreys.
Okay. I'm going to send Billy and Z into the breakout room. Billy's first time on the other end of a breakout room. I'm so proud.
Thank you, Z.
All right, and one at a time, I'm going to send you guys over. We're going to start with Rachel.
Shout out to Dan. Never met you, Dan.
Shout out to Kai.
Wish I knew you.
I know, I'm sad. He wasn't on our tribe.
His impact.
Yeah, I mean, what a first, to be honest. What a way to start the season.
Josh, did you talk to him?
No, he was on my tribe. Wait, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, bye. Rachel, did you talk to him?
Oh yeah. He said, "I will give you 1 gold if you vote to keep me." And I said, "Okay." And then he also said, "We have to get these returning players out of this game." And I was like, "Okay, who are you thinking?" And he said, "TJ." And I said, "Interesting. Well, TJ has never played this game before." Oh, I realize I messed up in that perhaps I got him confused with someone else. We should still vote for TJ. I said, okay.
I was upset that I never got offered 1 gold to save him.
Yeah, because you suck.
So,
I would like 1 gold. If I could have like 19 people offer me 1 gold, that I could play an immunity next round, that would be really beautiful. So everyone who's been voted out, plus a couple extras that didn't even play the game, if y'all want to give me a gold.
Wait, so how much gold do you owe? How much gold does she owe? No, somebody knows.
I have no idea.
No.
But the extortion notes are like gone now, right? There were only 3,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and
Okay, so
Rico got
they're not.
extorted twice.
Yeah. Okay. So we're good then, I guess.
What else can, I guess? I don't even.
shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
Aw.
And Jesse.
Shout out to my 2 dogs next to me.
Aw.
Oh, can I see them?
Shout out to
Can we-
Spike and Tinkerbell. Shout out to Chestnut Belle and Franklin. They're taking a nap right now.
Oh, they're so
Um,
cute.
Spike.
Spike.
Tinkerbell.
Yes,
You have a dog
Tinkerbell.
named Tinkerbell?
Yes, Tinkerbell. I love her.
Yes, Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell doesn't get enough love.
She
I feel
really
like
You really
doesn't.
she doesn't.
She gets. You know how much hate she gets in this community?
I
A lot.
love
Far too
Tinkerbell.
much,
I love
honestly, because Tinkerbell's a queen.
Tinkerbell.
She's such a good girl.
Unlike
Yes,
We have a
she's a
dog
good
named
girl.
Tinkerbell and Spike.
Yep.
I love it.
If anyone has you guys
Shout-
like it, yes, so.
Oh, you're robotic.
Yeah, you're.
Julian.
No clue what you just said.
Julian, what'd you say? Oh no.
We'll wait.
Rip
I think
Julian,
what he
honestly.
said was the Klein bottle has been popped.
No.
No.
Sorry.
No. No.
Never
I
mind.
can't.
There's
If anyone
Julian.
has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out be asked to leave the tribal council area. I'll read the votes. First vote. Evelyn. Jerry. Jerry. Evelyn. Evelyn. Jerry. 3 votes Evelyn, 3 votes Jerry, 1 vote remaining. The next member of the jury, Jerry.
Oh, very well. I guess you guys are playing for second, to be honest. I love every single one of you, but Josh just got this game in the bag, to be honest. Like I mean, I'm not gonna try to be bitter, but he has such a good game to this point. I mean, I tried my best. Jesse, I thought I could trust you, Rachel as well. I was not gonna go for you girls. But it was your decision. It's your own gameplay. If you think I was gonna be a threat at the end, maybe I was gonna be, but who knows? You guys are not gonna know at this point. But just know I'm gonna have a huge influence in that jury, and I'll make sure that Josh wins.
Okay,
So I'll leave
but
it at that. Bye bye.
I haven't spoken to you in like a week. Okay.
Bye, Jerry.
All right, and with that, we are left with Josh and 5 women.
That's kind of cute, honestly, not gonna lie. Like, can we just have a final 5 of women? Or
You know what? If you have to vote me out for that, let it happen.
for no other reason, game-wise, other than the fact that we should have women. I'm just kidding. Love you, Josh.
Well,
But fuck you.
all right. Well, another very interesting